Hello. All right. I'm going to work on building this scene monochromatically. I'm going to use brown, just kind of use the brown of my palette because I don't tend to use it very much. And I'm calling it a monochrome marron. Ooh, a little bit of water in here. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to wet the page here. And I want a nice even coat of water all the way across so that the paint will give me mostly a flat wash. It's really hard to see in this print. I have this slightly darker over on the left. So I'm going to do kind of a graded wash, but mostly just a flat wash to get it all, get a nice even value in the background, just so I don't have a white of a page behind my image. And I only am using this one flat brush. So if I had other brushes, I would likely use a bigger one just because washes are easier. I like to use the biggest brush for the space. I'm kind of looking close to the page now to make sure I've got it all there, everything covered. Oops, looks like this spot needs a little more water. And get it all even, spread out, a little piece of lint there. All right, so nice layer of water right there. Now I'm going to take a little bit of my brown for my monochrome marron. Looks like I'm going to need a little more. I want more pigment than I think because the page is wet, so it's going to spread it out and flatten it already. So let's see, let's start here. Get some there, some paint on the page, and then, yeah, it's pretty wet, so I really want to fill this in. Like so. And if I get enough on it right away, I don't have to go back and forth over it a ton of times. And right now, I just want to get the pigment on the page right now. Get the watercolor in there, and then I'm going to start to even it. All right, so I have this nice light. Looks like I could have used a little bit more water down here. There we go. Then, there. Now, not very flat, is it? Needs some evening out. So let's make sure there's water all over. Yep, seems like it. And now I'm going to just sort of softly go back and forth. I need a little more over here to keep it light. Softly go back and forth. To fill this page. That might be a little more dark than I want up there. So let's pull some down. There we go. I don't really want to see these streaks later, but it will kind of even out for me eventually. Let's get a little more water on there. And I'm purposely going all the way across the page so I can get it nice and even. The last time I go over it, I do like to do a horizontal when I'm doing a landscape. It's a little, like a little fuzzy or something right there. Come on, fuzzy. Still there. That's what I get for wearing a sweater, I guess. All right. So you can see it's starting to even itself out, which is great. What is it? Am I shedding my sweater? There we go. Got a little more water here. And like I said, I want this last one to be horizontal. Oh, looks like I got a little bit of the metal against it. There we go. And then I'm going to let it dry out on its own and even out. There we go. I'll be back in a few.